Yo, what's up? What's up? I could start with the 30 minute countdown, but fuck all that. I'm good. If you are not talking about the Masons, I didn't say the Illuminati and devil work. That's what I'm talking about. If you are not talking about the Masons, the Indians, or let's just leave it at that. If you are not talking about the Masons or the Indians, you are a slave. Period. There's no arguing about it. If you are talking about Israelites and the Bible, you are a slave. If you are talking about Africa and the great pursuit of, African people rising, you are a slave. The reason I'm saying that is because the country is 34 trillion in debt. Even if we don't want to talk about that, okay? The Negroes of America have been in the ghetto for over 80 years. And they are not getting out. And it doesn't look like they're getting any brighter. See, here's the weird thing. Before I get into this video, because this is the main reason I'm doing this, I think things are just over most of your heads. You know what? Fuck it. Hold on. Well, let's watch this video. Let's watch this video real fast. And y'all tell me something. First off, let's start it over.
A baby will happen. So wouldn't it be?
I wish you would. I wish you would.
Yo, bro, this is cop, bro.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Chill. Nah, you wildin' though. Yo, bro, why y'all doing that though, bro? Yeah. Oh, nah, y'all wildin' now. Y'all wildin'. You wildin', bro. Nah, y'all wildin' now.
Where's my jersey? I wish you would.
So I made a comment on this video and everybody lost their mind. Everybody like, oh my God. I even read exactly what I said verbatim. Because I'm showing y'all how I am with higher thought. And like I said, a lot of stuff is just over y'all head. Y'all just don't get it because you've been so lost in this bullshit. So I said, well, if I give you an order and you don't follow it, always remember these are men and know not to fuck around. So if you fuck around, you're going to find out. It's elementary, Watson. Everybody's like, oh, you're not from the streets. You don't know anything. Let me explain something to you dumb niggas. And, I'm going to put this on wide screen so I'll let y'all know this. And I'm not bragging. That's not what I'm saying. I was on the run for 5 years. My bail was $100,000. I am a 2-time felon. One for battery and one for illicit sales of drugs. I was San Diego's most wanted. I'm not the only one. There's been plenty of them, but I was. If a person who sold his older brother a gun at 14 years old, if I'm telling you that you motherfuckers are fucking up and you deserve whatever the police give you, then that's what you deserve. We're not talking about the 60s. And here's the other funny thing. If you notice, everybody in this video, they're all fucking like foreigners, motherfucker. Them niggas ain't been here that long. These people have not been here that long. All of them were Spaniards. All of them. Okay. Then if you notice the guy in the red, the police told him to kick rocks. He's sitting there acting like he's tough. Okay. So obviously you want your jaw broke. That's what you want. Because I can contest being a melanated being in America. A real one. We've always been told, don't fuck with the police. Don't. Because they'll body you and then go eat some donuts, motherfucker. We've been through that. It's one thing if the police is planning some drugs on you. It's another thing if they're lying on you. It's totally different if you trying to buck with somebody who has the right to whoop your ass. And you're like, oh, no, he has rights. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't. Y'all been watching too much TV. That's what it is. Y'all think a motherfucker really won't break your ass. Like, nigga, your daddy wouldn't even take that shit from you. You sticking your chest up to your daddy's would have socked that motherfucker in. The neighborhood bully, unless you could beat him up, you stick your chest up, you're going to get that motherfucker socked in. It's like, what are you talking about? Everybody who's breaking the law wants the law to work for them. If you don't get the fuck out my face, nigga, we know you full of shit. You's an ignorant motherfucker. You ain't bringing nothing good around here. Like I said, this is not the 50s, guys. This ain't no fucking Klan member, the whole precinct Klan members and shit, and we just don't got nothing to do. First of all, what the fuck that got to do with the rest of y'all? There's nobody black in this video. So wait a minute. Are you one of these motherfuckers that came over here talking about searching for a better life, and now you mouthing at my police? You damn right they should break your fucking legs. Beat the shit out of you. Why are you here, my nigga? Why are you here? I want a better life. I want a better life. I'm going to harass your police. Dog, ain't nobody fucking stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm sorry, I'm not going to play this game. If you could have seen the comments, though, people was like, oh, they was plainclothes cops. You know what I'm saying? They had it. Nigga, if you look at their jacket, it clearly says NYPD on it. What are you talking about? That's not proper attire. Nigga, what about the bike police? They not always wearing them fucking combat boots and shit, and they got shorts on. How you gonna say that that's proper attire? The fucking the shirts be having the reflectors on it and shit is yellow. That's not the color that they wear. So how is that legal? What about other police that don't wear street beat clothes neither? Like, what about the dude in the fucking courthouse with the fucking badge on and shit, the little, you know, the plastic badge, and then with the golden fucking shield badge on top of it and shit? He's not wearing no fucking police, you know, street beat attire. So what, is he not a real cop? Like, what the fuck are you saying? You saying police can't have different uniforms? They gotta wear the same old 1920 first cop outfit. It's like, shut up, bro. But who's justifying this? Ignorant motherfuckers. The shit is going over y'all head. Why am I saying this? Because I know if I ran this country, my police would be beating your fucking ass. Why? Shit. My police would have way more authority than the police that y'all got right now. Y'all would hate my police because the first thing they're doing is going to every gang street. You guys have told me where you're from. You've already snitched on yourself. They're going to your street and they're going to sit there and wait all day until you crime doing motherfuckers come out and do a crime, and they're going to bust your motherfucking ass. That's the game. That's how you know if you're really from the streets or if you're not, because you know it's cat and mouse. It's cops and robbers. You're not even supposed to like fight the police. You're not. When they draw down on you, you're supposed to put your hands up. Got me. It's cops and robbers. Oh, I had a shootout with the police. Okay, so why shouldn't they be allowed to shoot you in your motherfucking face? Why not? Why all of a sudden now we got to have justice for Tyrone who shot at the police and shit? Why do I have to care? Nigga, you knew the consequences of that. Why were they chasing you? Because you was a black man just trying to make it? Or did you have a bunch of dope in the car? Did you have a bunch of illegal guns in the car? Make it make sense, my nigga. They're not chasing you for no reason. This is not the 30s. You guys are not those people. Just acting like y'all just some good people and shit. Get the fuck out of here. There's 1% of people in prison and in jail that are innocent. The 99.9%, they're all guilty. Even convicts will tell you that. Convicts will even tell you, oh shit, we're all innocent here. It's an old joke. It's an old saying that people say that have been jailing for a long time. It's like, oh man, yeah, we're all innocent. Nigga, that's concluding that everybody's guilty. We're all gonna say we didn't do it, but we know your ass did it. That's the criminal saying, nigga, please. So the country is $4 trillion in debt, or sorry, We wish. The country is 34 trillion in debt. Black people are still 13%. Even if they're hiding your true numbers, it doesn't matter. Majority of you are Bojangles slaves to entertainment. You own nothing. You're the number one spectacle around here. So everybody knows who to get a quick laugh out of. I think this shit is over y'all head. I think it is. I really do think this shit is over your head because, you know, there's brothers and sisters out here still talking about the Bible that they know they don't believe in. They don't believe in it. Like when on Sinetta's page, when the Pa was going at this Jehovah dude or whatever it is, that was the most frustrating shit on earth. Because I have a news flash for you women. You cannot teach men anything because when it comes to battle, men are not jumping behind you. And when it comes to that dark alley and them 5 dudes walking up, you are not walking in front of the dude. So who are we playing with? Ourselves. And we're wondering why we're 34 trillion in debt. I'm going to give you guys another weird thing. And this is just strictly for men and women to ponder on. Women have been free for 100 years. They've had rights for 100 years. Or no. I think I said that wrong. Women have had human rights for 100 years. You know what I'm saying? For 28 years. No, fuck it. Women have had human rights for 100 years. They haven't built a motherfucking town. Not a city, not a block, nothing. Women have gotten more voting rights and more economical power-based plays. Like they can get certain positions. They've had that strength for like 28 years. You know what I mean? And this country started going super duper belly up maybe we're already in, let's just say 2024 because we're at the end of this year. Like 8 years. For like 8 years, this country has been like straight, damn near flatlined. I can hear people, Trump. No, the country didn't start its debt 8 years ago. No, that's when we have to start the debt because that's the end of Barack Obama's term. Okay, at the end of his term, we're 20 trillion in debt. Mind you, when Bush left, we were 6 trillion in debt. So that's a $14 trillion jump. This is not peanuts we're talking about. That's a $14 trillion jump. Once the black guy leaves the office, or better yet, the coon leaves the White House, who voted him in? Women. You can talk all this shit about men are dogs and men run this country all you want. You're a liar. Women have the most voting power. They voted that coon in. And lucky for us, men stepped it up and, you know, voted Trump in because we would have had Hillary. And that would have been the end of America as we know it because we would have been in debt already. We would have hit the pandemic. She would have spent way more. Remember, they was mad at Trump. They wanted Trump to spend way more. No, Trump's tighter. She would have spent way more. And we would have probably been like 40 trillion in debt right now. Is that dogging women? No, women are helpmates. Nobody is personally gunning women because women aren't even supposed to be in the conversation. That's what women don't get. You fucked yourself when you stepped up and tried to put yourself in the conversation of nationhoods, nationalities, building infrastructures, society, you know, economical powers and prowess and shit. Once you got in that arena, you fucked yourself. Because we had kept you out that arena for thousands of years. You weren't never supposed to be involved. Egypt was a matriarchy. Name me one female ruler of Egypt that had no men there. Don't worry, I'll wait. Name me one. Oh, name me one empire that men ruled that women weren't there. Nigga, what the fuck? To make children with? I know you don't think you was on the battlefield like that. I know you don't think you was fucking at the top of the roof shooting the arrow. I know you need to get that Xena Princess Warrior bullshit out of your head. Those were always twos and fews and will always be twos and fews. And who gives a fuck? We're not crediting a couple shorties that wanted to be masculine. That's what? That's like us crediting in history all the men that want to be feminine. I slap the shit out of you. You're not making any sense. You're not making no sense. You're not making no sense. So, at the end of the day, I think a lot of stuff is just going over people's heads. Like I said, y'all can keep talking this thug stuff, this killer street stuff. Y'all literally let Young Thug blow up. Now he's saying his name means something other than God. So he's lying about God to get out of jail. To save his own ass, he's willing to spit on your father's name. Who else? And I'm not religious. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying just righteousness, period. Who else did that? Little Nas X just said he's going through a Christian phase. They clowning y'all. They are clowning y'all, period. Because y'all know when you lock your door and you go to bed, you want to be safe. You do. But imagine if somebody can get past the ring, your locks, your dog, all that stuff. And as soon as you open your eyes, they can have a barrel right in your face. Well, I'm here to tell you guys. If the world don't stop letting things fly over their head and don't start seeing shit for what it is, it's like, remember, I'm speaking to the American Negro. I don't know where we're going to go, champ. I don't, because there's no other place we can go. This is our land. This is our last chance to keep it. And that's why we're waking up so tough at the end, because we're at the end. Like I said, don't you think it's strategy, guys? It's strategy. Don't you think that's odd that at the end of the game, when you wake up to all the Indian truth, we would be 34 trillion in debt? We would be belly up. And we have no true control over the civility of the female. She's reckless. She's reckless. All she thinks about is herself. She doesn't even think about these kids. It's a lie, because all kids need both parents. It took both parents to make the kid. They keep thinking about this single parent stuff. Who even put that in somebody's head? Nobody's supposed to be a single parent. There's no way that you can become a single parent. You have to co-op with somebody to be a parent, period. So unless they die, it makes no sense for only one to be dealing with the child, unless you're talking about an abusive person that's towards the child. I don't give a shit if he kicked you down a flight of steps. That has nothing to do with it. If he's never done anything wrong to his kid, he loves his kid, he's good to his kid, and he can have supervision visits and all that, then that's what it should be. You shouldn't be allowed to dictate that just because you got your ass whooped. Because there's plenty of women that have locked their baby daddies up, ran them over with cars, all different types of shit. She been lying for her ass off. Don't nobody care. So it's like, who gives a fuck about her transition, her past? I don't give a fuck. Did he hurt the kids? No? All right, well, then he should be allowed to see his kids. I don't give a damn what happened to you. I don't. Because you don't give a damn what's going on anyway. You're not taking any accountability, which means a lack of responsibility, which is crediting why we're in debt. Always remember, it's a man's world, but pussy controls it. So why you think all the teachers are women? Why you think all these people are being turned out fruity and weird? Why do you think they're all willing to experiment with chopping off body parts? Who's getting mainly the BBLs, the breast reduction, the breast enhancements? Like, who's doing all that? It's mainly women. Women were the first freak show out here. They were the first ones doing the weirdest operations, fucking with their body. So who's promoting fucking with your body? Who's promoting calling embryos, atoms and all that? Like, who's playing with you? I say that to say this. For the noble women, they know I'm right. They know I'm right. They would sit in the back and clap all day because they'd be like, that's how a man's supposed to talk. A man's supposed to know what he's talking about. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about because everybody is popping. Everybody is doing a thing. We're 34 trillion in debt. Okay, all of you are contributing to this because you're the ones that are known. So that means you are in the forefront. You're the ones that are contributing to the destruction of this place. And a lot of you been on that Boule mission. Oh, death to America, destroy America. And it's like, where are you going? Where are you going? Don't ever get it twisted. The white dude can go to England. He still do business with them to this day. He can go to Ireland. He can go to Scotland. He can go wherever the fuck his roots can take him to. He can. You go to Africa. You don't act like them. You're nothing like them. You really don't want to do what they do. You're just totally different. You eat with utensils. They don't. There's a lot of stuff you're going to have to just change up and shit. You know what I'm saying? The Muslims eat with their hands too. Like, that is the weirdest shit on earth, nigga. How many times you gonna wash your fucking hands? It's video. And then what? The water bowl, nigga? We're all just gonna dip our dirty hands. Get the fuck. Boy, bye. Boy, bye. Y'all didn't even create running faucet. Shut the fuck up. I'm not listening to none of you prehistoric living motherfuckers. Period. What I am saying is, if we don't get back to the basics, we about to be living like fucking the prehistoric days. That's what I'm saying. I know I'm shadow banned. I know I'm shadow blind. It's all good. But what I'm saying is y'all need to get something cracking. I'm going to start sticking my own chats out. I'm going to just start hitting random shows up. For real. I'm going to stop fucking mid-watching shows. I'm about to start calling motherfuckers live. And a lot of people nowadays is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? They want to see your face and shit. So I'm about to call in their phones. They be having live call-ins. I'm about to call in your motherfucking phone call, champ. About to put this shit down because it's getting critical. It's getting critical. And if I look at it from a worldly view, everybody got somewhere to go except the American Negro. So I got to look at it from the Negro point of view. And what I'm saying is it's time to clean house. It's time to clean house. If niggas is not on what y'all say code, if niggas is not on point, because none of y'all is right now. That whole Tariq, none of y'all is on point right now. Because Tariq is more of a finesser of words and a manipulator of minds than a teacher. He's not teaching you anything because he could have just ran down the list. He could have just ran down the list of patents and names and sent y'all on a mission. Fuck that John Henry Clark shit. He didn't invent nothing. Get the fuck. You wonder why y'all not building? Because you're not studying your builders. You're too busy going too far in history to know modern science. That's why you're not building in modern time. Sitting over here whining about pyramids that nobody know how to build. Why would you? Yo, the police in this video wasn't wrong for whooping his ass because they had already told him to leave. And motherfuckers like, oh, well, the police can't talk to you like that. They need to. Hell yeah, the police need to talk to you like that. You all up in their fucking face, nigga. They told you to go. Go. You don't see nobody dead on the floor. You don't see him saying, oh, that's my cousin. None of that shit. He's saying, do something. He drunk. He clearly drunk, trying to act like a badass. That's all it is. And when the police socked him a couple times, the rest grabbed him and threw him in handcuffs. They ain't jump him. They ain't jumping. They ain't do none of that shit. You damn right he can cite. Like I said, they're two grown-ass men. He know better. Watch your mouth, punk. I didn't run up on you. I told you to go. The police have that right. They have the authority to tell you to leave, especially if you're not a part of the fucking crimes and you have nothing to do with this, chump. The fuck out of here. Is this your relative? This your family member? This your best friend? No, you just out here causing commotion. Beat it. Go. Oh, they ain't even have police outfits on. That was the dumbest shit. Like I'm telling y'all, go to this video, look for my comment. And it got some likes. It got like 100 and something likes. But go to my comment and just read. And you gonna see people liking other people's shit. But I'm just in there laughing like, bro, y'all don't make no fucking sense. There's always been guards, stupid. Fucking ancient Egyptians fucking days and shit. They had guards. And they will beat your motherfucking ass if you don't listen, motherfucker. They telling you to get gone. Everybody, like, oh no, y'all are not Negroes. Shut the fuck up. Y'all don't know nothing about no fucking police brutality. I don't want to hear from no fucking foreigner about police brutality. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear from these other fucking race that have been here about police brutality. Shut the fuck up. The only people that know about being pulled over, pulled out, hung from a fucking tree are what you call Indians and Negroes. Those are the only two motherfuckers that they have ever hung out here like that wholesale. No problem. Burnt us by the motherfucking stake. It's like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? You don't know shit about the police. So if a melanated brother, an Indian, a Negro, whatever you want to call me, if I'm telling you, nigga, stop breaking the fucking law. This is why our community is all fucked up. Nigga, you cannot go at negative claiming it's positive and think you're going to go somewhere. That doesn't make any sense. That's why the only thing you have to show for yourself is celebrities and entertainers, bro, and athletes, and they ain't done nothing. All of them together could have been closed every ghetto. They could have been tutored, homeschooled, every parent, every child, period. We could have been out of this problem. They work for the devil. That's not their job. That's why they call themselves stars, bro. They're in the heavens. With who? Satan. That's what they doing. The country about to fall. You don't want to listen to somebody like me. You've been watching these celebrities your whole life. The country about to fall. So how right was they? They wasn't right at all, you idiot. And that's why I'm trying to tell people I'm not rude. I'm not mean. I'm not rough. I'm grown. I'm grandpa talk. We don't have time for your fucking feelings. Because most of the time, they're bullshit anyway. You got to stand for something. And this is the time. This is the time. Ladies, you were never equal to me, period. You bleed out a dead egg every month. That motherfucker don't float. It don't bounce. It falls out of the fucking ovaries into the fallopian tube and then sits somewhere for like 7 days. And then you bleed this motherfucker out. It's over. Or better yet, no. Yeah, sit there for like 8, 7 days, whatever. And it's over. Okay, me, when I shoot sperm, I could shoot my fucking dick into this nigga bust bubbles. Okay, the very next day, I go to sleep, wake up, I can bust again. And guess what? When you put a microscope on my shit, it's all moving. Everything's alive in this motherfucker. It's moving around. Your dead fucking egg. When we analyzed the dead egg, it was just a dead egg. It always was dead, motherfucker. There's no life in it. And that's what I'm trying to get women to realize. You will always be negative. You will always be the fucking chaos on earth. That's your point. We're fucking positive. We're fucking light. We're energy. And motherfuckers be like, that's some sexy shit. No, it's not. This is universal law, you idiot. I'll give you a brownie point, though. You're dark matter. How about that? See, it's all on how you're looking at it. You can look at it like you're lifeless. There's no life in you. But let there be light. Okay, where did it come from? The darkness. All right. So that's your G. That's your G. You can be like, well, the light still was birthed out of me. So I got to be able to hold light or withtain light, or light is fucking with me in that sense. Okay, but you're not listening to the light. The dark matter is not ruling the universe. It's what came from it. The stars, the planets, the periodical chart, moisture, all the, like, okay. But that is what is seen. That's why I keep telling people Christ is light, which is information. That is seen. Father is higher thought, thought itself. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, that you don't see. Nobody can see what you're thinking, guys. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand this truth. Women weren't allowed in the lodge. You know what I'm saying? I think this is before the days of even the Eastern Star. There is no Daughters of the Rainbow. None of these. There's no women around. And it's like, I'm saying that to say this, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you're not talking about the Masonry or the Indians, you're bogus and you work for the feds or you work for the devil. One of the two. You cannot. We're at the last days. We're not at the last days where it's the end of the world. No, we're at the last days of the end of your nation. What are you going to do? Where are you going to go? Everything is allegory. So that means you have to use it in real time. Okay, I'm using it in real time. This is the biggest debt any nation has ever had in the history of mankind. And I think it's just going over people's heads. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just going over people's heads. So I say that to say this. When it comes to the police in your one life, stop high-siding. Stop showing your ass, because they kind of had a right to put a bullet in it, especially if you out there tripping. We've literally seen them, accidentally kill handicaps, all different types of stuff. So it's like, okay, why would you be the way out, the scapegoat when you're asking for problems? And then, like I said, they didn't shoot you. They didn't stop you out. He just socked you up a little bit. And motherfuckers like, oh, that's not right. Bro, they're two grown-ass men. And you're in his face. He's telling you beat it. He's trying to be nice to you. He tried to hold you at first and trying to be nice to you. Y'all both Spanish. Y'all both the same, like, race. So he's trying to be cool with you. You still out there tripping. So he socked you a couple times. Threw you in the handcuffs. He wrong for that? He wrong for that? You just supposed to pity pat and talk to a grown-ass man? Shut up. Y'all don't even do that. How you mad at the police for doing the same shit that y'all doing from corner to corner? Schoolyard to schoolyard. Like, what are you talking about? I think a lot of people that watched that video was either like weak-ass men or some females, because it's like, no, men don't play that shit. You stupid. You'll lose your life. And it'd be a damn shame to lose your life with the utility belt. You got, fucking gun, taser, gas mask, all this different shit, and you still lost? Damn, that's embarrassing. Damn right, cops socked your ass up. Get your shit in line. Stop breaking the law. And that's why, I'm done. Because the next video, I can't wait till I do that video. Stop breaking the fucking law. Y'all gonna see how it works in the end. Y'all can keep playing and listening to rap music. And remember, these niggas go to the fucking courts and start lying about what their name means, and they're confused and they just need some love, bro. Tupac tried that shit. There's no justice in this courtroom. I'm not gonna get any justice, nigga. You was in the same hotel that she got raped in, nigga. The same room. Why should the judge believe you? There was no semen on me. What does that mean? What does that mean? Who's to say you didn't orchestrate just watching it? Say, some people get off on that. They say Puff Daddy did. So why can't Pac be into that? Why can't Pac be into watching women get raped and jack off? Why not? See, that's what the judge was saying. But remember, he's sentenced, but he bails out. It's a catch-22 over your heads again. But it is what it is, yo. Peace and love, man. And, you can hate me all you want on this video. The next one's going to be even worse. But it's going to have some truth in it. Like I said, I'm not dogging out anybody. And I don't know why people even think that. I'm telling you order and how this shit's supposed to be. And it's about to be. Because, like I said, we on thin ice. It's getting thin out here. They're going to shut down the government first thing next year. They already said that. They're already talking about shutting down the government. What are they going to do? Front more fake money? More pointless money? More paperless, valueless money? Sound like Venezuela. Y'all better watch your ass, yo, and wisen up. And like I said, roll with your guy, man. Roll with your guy, man. I ain't going to leave y'all out here. I didn't say don't buy guns. I didn't say don't practice your military training. I never said nothing like that. I'm saying this. The real ones got to link up, dog, because in the end, you're going to have way more enemies out here than y'all think. Like that, I'm telling you. Or you're going to fold. And you're going to join their ass. Goes.